Hello and welcome. I'm your host, Mackenzie Maxey, and you are watching the Seedman section of Laker TV. Today we are going to be talking about sophomores and juniors in the marketing department. We asked these devoted viewers what they are most interested in learning about, and the overwhelming response was learning more about internships. So today to talk to us and give us some insight about her success story and advice is alumni Laker success story, Leanna Beatty. Come on, Leanna, get on stage.
You can keep that.
Thank you.
Well, welcome, Leanna. We are so happy to have you here today on the Seedman section of Laker TV.
It's good to be here.
I'm glad. So how are you doing? How are things going after college?
Pretty well. I just, rolled up here with some cash money from my job that I got as a result of an internship that I had while I was in college.
That's awesome, and I noticed that you had a guest with you. Who was that anyhow?
That's my intern, Eric.
Intern Eric. Well, what a lucky boy. Definitely learning from one of our greatest. So we have you here today to talk about the benefits of having an internship. We recently surveyed a number of sophomore and junior marketing students here at the Seedman College of Business, and one of their main things that they're interested in learning about is internship opportunities. So I'd love it if you could go over some of the benefits of having an internship while you're in college.
Let me just break it down for you real quick. I'll get serious for a minute. My internship taught me a lot about what I wanted and didn't want to do in the real world setting. So it was not just, memorize the 4 Ps. It was more like, how do you actually apply that? And what did I like? Don't like placement, I like promotion, that sort of situation. And it gave me confidence, so when I did go back to school, it gave me, the ability to lead teams, work with people, and now I can wear these money glasses with pride.
You are quite the baller. Great, well your answers fall right in line with what our survey respondents were looking to gain, which is perfect. Clearly you are the case in point success story of having an internship in college, which is great for our students to hear. So for our next question, a lot of our students spend a great deal of time on a downtown Grand Rapids campus, and we want to know if there's any resources that you think they should be taking use in, since they do spend a lot of their time right here at the Seedman College of Business.
Yeah, I got you. So when I was in college, I was in Phi Chi Theta, it's a business fraternity, it's co-ed, and I was the fundraising chair, which is, I think, where I got my love of money. And then I was elected onto the executive board, and I was the vice president membership for a year, and I got to teach people how to get into the organization. So that was pretty swaggy. But yeah, and that gave me a lot of valuable things that I could translate in interviews, how I work with people, how I get teams involved, that sort of stuff. So just putting it down, being real, working with people, having some good business talks, you already know. So then there's also career services. They're great with placing people in internships. I actually got my internship that I was eventually hired onto from the Laker Jobs Board. So even though you be feeling basic about it, it's real, it works, I got you. Endorsement right here.
Well, we feel that. We definitely feel that. And that makes perfect sense because through our research we also found that these students are heavily involved in organizations. They're looking to get themselves out there and they're very outgoing. As we wrap up our segment here today, we just want to know if you have any last piece of advice for students, or that one thing that can help them get their foot in the door to nailing that first internship.
I would say take chances. Go for a company that you might think you don't have a shot at because you might actually have a shot. And also check out the websites, Laker Jobs, go to the Career Center, go to the job fairs for specific majors, and then of course the big career fair, there's 2 a year. Post up at that, hit up that networking. Keep it real.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for speaking with us today. Just to reiterate one last time, if you want to become a success story like Leanna, you can visit the marketing website. You can also log on to the job board or attend Careers in Marketing. Until next time, I'm your host, Mackenzie Maxey, with the Seedman section on Laker TV.